You found the Sharks Broadcast podcast. Subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a 5-star rating.
Wait.
Yes.
Hang on. Birds aren't real. That's the latest
Yes.
conspiracy theory.
Yes. Of course, the people in the Birds Aren't Real movement believe that all birds in the United States were killed by the government and replaced by federal drones. But you say to yourself, wait a minute, my car, the windshield has a huge bit of bird poop on it. What's that all about? Oh, no. It's an elaborate liquid tracking apparatus, according to the people at Birds Aren't Real.
Oh.
So, I would suggest you, go to the car wash and get rid of that liquid tracking apparatus right away.
Okay.
There is a theory behind the theory that the Birds Aren't Real people are pretty much bird enthusiasts and, want people to,
check them out?
Yeah, check out the birds more.
Oh, that's
that's kind of nice.
I guess so. It kind of ruins the whole thing.
Well, no, but they have very elaborate theories. It's very wonderful. Federal drones.
Are different birds fed different parts of the government? Like the bluebirds are the Department of Commerce or something, and then I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the robins are like the CIA.
Right.
Oh, my
God.
God.
The cardinals are, I don't know, the environmental people or something. Oh, my goodness.
Keep a watch out for that liquid tracking apparatus.
Oh, my God. My friend is 26.
I never thought of that. Yeah, the age where she broke through with all those hits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's 6:25. It's Friday. It's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. I got a confession. I am upset with Chef Bobby Marcotte, and I will tell you why.
This is very troubling.
Why does he do this? He makes these food creations that I find incredibly tempting.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's what he's supposed to do.
I live a mile from the Tuckaway in Raymond, maybe a mile and a half. I've walked there before, and, you can't beat the 2-for-1 lobster rolls. And this is not a commercial. I'm not being paid for this at all. This is just me loving the Tuckaway and Bobby's food. Well, now, him and the chefs over there, I don't think this was actually Bobby. I think this was one of the chefs at the Tuckaway, came up with putting mac and cheese inside of fried chicken. I mean, come on.
So it's a mac and cheese infused, a fried chicken infused with macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, yes.
That's good.
And then not only that, if that doesn't float your boat enough, they've got another thing where they put fried chicken and then they put loaded mashed potatoes inside of it.
Yes, I had a bite of those loaded mashed there. Yeah, that's amazing.
God.
Wow. They're infusing their chicken with deliciousness.
Yeah. Perla understands. Your friend and mine, Perla, and the girls, right? Perla lives in what, Epping?
She's right there in Epping. That's right.
Yeah, so she knows what I'm talking about. It's such a love-hate relationship with them.
Well,
because I try and think, okay, maybe I won't go to the Tuckaway this week. Maybe I'll just, cook my own food. But why? Why do I need to do that when he's right there?
I know it is difficult, but you can't be mad at the guy for making delicious food.
I guess not.
And then taking that food and putting into something even more delicious or equally delicious.
Yeah, I mean, but it's tough. It's tough. They do have healthy things there, but when you put things like that out there, I mean, you got to try it.
I know it.
And willpower has not been one of my strong suits in my life. I got
to think calories per serving when you infuse fried chicken with mac and cheese. It's a little on the high side.
Yeah, I don't know. I would. Wow, I don't even want to venture a guess. But anyway, we got Billy Idol, Fleetwood Mac, all coming up on the Shark. What were you going to say?
I was there. Well, the macaroni does have holes in it, so there's no calories in that.
It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Train, I got to tell you something. I was on Hampton Beach last night, and first of all, rocking the Shark. Hey, Hampton Beach. Yeah. A lot of speakers. It is wonderful going down the boulevard and hearing Fleetwood Mac and Hall & Oates and Men at Work and Journey and all these great acts that we play. I just love it.
I don't know how
so much.
I don't know how we became like the outside soundtrack for the entire world and Hampton Beach and everywhere, but thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Hampton Beach, I mean, it just rocks the Shark. It's just incredible. Anyway, I went to my favorite apparel place on Hampton Beach, Dudley's, which has been there forever. Right?
Yeah.
You've been by it many times, I would imagine.
Dudley's, yeah. It's right, it's Ocean Boulevard.
Yeah, yeah. It is right there. Anyway, they crank the Shark all the time. I love that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I went to buy a couple little things that I found last night, and I paid with cash. And Jennifer, behind the cash register, she said, "Oh, I'm so glad that you have cash."
Yeah.
Because they have to pay a fee, if somebody uses their credit card.
Okay.
Which I forget sometimes. So if you're shopping at a small business, you might consider paying with cash instead of using your credit card. It helps out the business.
I'm a big fan of cash, me, Mr. Old School and everything, but it's funny you say that. One time I was at a mechanic and I paid in cash, and the mechanic yelled to the guy in the back, "Hey, Ronnie, guess what? I can pay you." And the guy, and Ronnie says, "All right. My wife will be, I'll be out of the doghouse with my wife." I'm like, wow, my $400 really went into the economy for sure. All this virtual stuff, you can't put your hands on it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So, we are getting to that point, where cash is becoming less and less and less. And Jennifer said last night at Dudley's, it's like 75-25.
Oh.
Like 75% of people pay with cards and
Yep.
25% pay with cash.
Yeah, that's our Facebook question today. Do you still use cash? Do you think it'll ever be discontinued? It makes me sad to think of it being discontinued, but then I think, I haven't had $1 in my wallet in probably 3 weeks.
Oh,
Not one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. Because
what are
that's
you
going to
do about like the street musicians and stuff?
I know.
Like last night, some guy was playing a harmonica.
Yeah.
And thank goodness I had a buck in my pocketbook, to throw in his hat.
I know. But the buskers, you can't just take out your card and swipe on their hat.
No.
Yeah.
Do you take Venmo, harmonica guy?
Yeah, right.
But anyway, have we gotten a lot of response?
Yeah, but people, Shark Nation loving the cash. We've got Marsha says cash. And then, of course, Russell says cash is king.
Good.
Fred, still use it every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Patricia, and Marilyn both say probably half the time.
Okay.
Which I can see that. Yeah, with me, sadly, I love it. Of course, when I go to Vegas, that's a cash town. Everything is just, cash everywhere.
Well, it's a cash town because nobody wants to trace anything. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there we go. What happens there stays there. And
Yes.
It helps make that legal tender. Wonderful. So, I love it. But I don't know, you could just please go to Facebook.com/Shark Morning Show. Hit us up on the Shark app messenger. Cash, do you think it'll be discontinued? Do you still use it?
Yeah, you know what happens when something else that happens when you use cash? You keep track of your money better.
Oh, yeah. It's true.
I can blow through money like there's no tomorrow if I'm not calculating it in my head if I've just got my debit card.
You don't see it.
No.
Yeah, you're just swiping away, maybe a couple of days before you look at your bank account.
Right. We got Hall & Oates and Men at Work coming up. 6:53, going to be another beautiful day here in the 603 in Shark Nation, all of Shark Nation. And we were just talking about cash. You got some $2 bills handed to you?
Yeah.
I haven't had a $2 bill since 1980.
Yeah. I remember, getting them as a kid, kind of as a joke or whatever. And I think back because now they're kind of tough to, or they're embarrassing to try to spend.
Oh.
You just sit
Do
there.
you spend them?
Yeah. It's legal tender. You get Thomas Jefferson right on that says legal tender. So
I know.
Yeah.
But
I got change for a pizza. It was $10. I got five of them, and it was just like I didn't know what else to do. Back in the day at the horse track, of course, your average bet, your bet on the horse race is always $2. So
Right,
they would
right,
give
right.
you a lot of $2 bills there.
Yep.
It was common to see them when the Rochester Fair had their races to have them kind of in the local economy.
Yeah.
But boy, I tell you, like I remember buying. All right, you know what? I'm going to buy a card. I'll buy. So when I buy this happy birthday card, that'll be fine. And people just say like, but I kind of chickened out. I just ended up going. I had 2 left, and I just went to the bank. I mean, it's legal. You can't get any more legal tender than a real $2 bill.
Wait, you went to the bank and you gave them your $2 bills?
Yeah, and put it in my checking account that way.
You did chicken out.
Yeah, I did. Well, I did buy a nice greeting card with one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but,
all right. Very nice.
But I ended up just cashing. It was 2 of them I cashed it out.
Wow. I would love to get a $2 bill. I would love to see one. I truly haven't seen one in, I'm going to say, decades. Even in circulation.
Uh-huh.
Like I haven't come across it by accident or anything.
So, a little fun fact, Sarah.
Yeah.
You know what's on the back of the $2 bill?
I do not.
Oh.
But I bet you do.
Yeah, it's the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
Okay.
Or maybe the Constitution, I'm not sure.
All right. Okay.
But it's a bunch of old dudes with their wigs signing something.
The $2 bill is just as exciting to me as the what is the small dollar?
Yeah. The Sacagawea.
Sacagawea. Yes.
Yep. I remember.
That's exciting.
And when I was a kid, Susan B. Anthony was on. It would look like just like a quarter. Look exactly like a quarter.
I know. That was short-lived.
Oh, yeah.
They put these ideas out there sometimes and they never catch on.
Yeah. The Sacagawea that's like the brass coin.
Yeah.
You will see one every once in a while.
I'm very conflicted with the whole currency thing because on the one hand, I am kind of glad. I'm always happy when a monopoly is broken. You know what I mean? Like there's only one way to buy things a few years ago, and that was with cash.
Yep.
Like cash is king. That's it.
Yeah.
So now there's other ways of paying for things, and I'm kind of happy about that. Because look at that.
We haven't even dabbled in the Bitcoin thing. Absolutely.
No, I know. So we want to know if you think that cash will be a thing of the past. Chime in right there on our app or on our Facebook page. It's Journey on the Shark. Then 7:15, it's the Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Time now for the Brain Strain, the Friday edition.
Oh, yeah.
Brain Strain.
Ooh, everybody wants to gear up for summer. Kittery Trading Postal. Hey, how about a KTP gift card if you solve the brain strain? A new health study says eating this for breakfast, it's going to boost your metabolism. You need that metabolism boost? Eat this for breakfast. What is it?
Oh, boy. 877-45-SHARK. What's going to boost your metabolism?
Is it grapefruit? No. Is it kiwi fruit? No.
Is it spinach?
Is it spinach?
As you say.
Is it
I got my spinach.
Is it kale? Is it any cruciferous vegetable?
What's cruciferous mean?
I think like anything that's like cabbagey. I think that's like a cruciferous.
What is cruciferous?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, I know you said cabbage, but cruciferous. Does that mean?
I got it from the Big Bang Theory. Oh. That's one of I think cruciferous vegetables.
That's much too smart a show for me.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
It's a diverse group that includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale, bok choy, or arugula.
Oh, okay. There you go. See what you learn when you listen to the Shark. All right. What food should we eat according to a new study now? In the morning to boost your metabolism. We didn't make this up. This is not us. This is just, something that we read on the internets. Give it a shot, 877-45-SHARK. And if you get the answer that we're looking for, you win the KTP gift card. Good luck.
Of the brain strain, trying to win that KTP gift card if you solve it. And a new health study says that eating this for breakfast will boost your metabolism considerably.
Okay.
Yeah, just eating this will do it. What are we talking about?
877-45-SHARK. That's 877-457-4275. Good morning. What's your guess?
Is it chocolate?
It is chocolate. Yes, it is.
Yeah, all right.
There we go.
Who's this?
Hey, this is Bobby from Salem, New Hampshire.
Hey, Bobby. What are you doing today?
I am actually picking up lobster to bring to our restaurants down in Boston in the city.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice. What restaurant do you have?
We have one in Portsmouth, Road 34.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so I love working there. Been there a while, and it's a great place, great food.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent. You hang on just for 1 sec, okay?
Sure, thanks.
All right.
I don't mean to speak out of school, but Bobby says that he doesn't drink coffee, just rocks the chocolate bars every morning. Way to go.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Boosts your metabolism.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I don't know about that.
I would think it's probably one of these things where it's like, 1/4 of an ounce of like the finest cacao, 95% cacao beans.
Yes, no, not even the beans. Cacao nibs.
Oh,
I don't even know what a nib is, but apparently it's really good for you.
Yes. Whatever that, you got to have like 90% nib content. I don't know. Yeah, your nib ratio is going to be higher than 90% or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like some sort of chocolate that tastes more like dirt than chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know. There is some chocolate that really is good for you, and it is the dark chocolate.
Yep.
There's some that are made with jalapenos, infused jalapenos.
Oh yeah,
that's delicious.
Yeah, it's good. It's got, you eat it and you go, oh, that's different. That's a little painful.
And then it's got a kick.
Then you go, I would like several pounds of this. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I think it's worth trying. What do you think?
Okay. Metabolism boost.
Help make you feel cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just simply by listening to it.
Yep.
I mean, come on. It's a Shark Morning Show with Sarah and A-Train. Now, listen, before we get into the follow-up about chocolate, I just want to say, yes, I have been successful in losing weight with the Center for Wellbeing. Everybody knows that, right? Mm-hmm. It's all about moderation at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be talking about chocolate. So there's my disclaimer. Now we can talk about the chocolate.
That's pretty cool. That recent study that we had for the answer to your brain strain, the subject of the brain strain today, actually comes right down the road. Brigham and Women's Hospital.
In Boston,
it's right there in Boston. It's for the ladies.
Yeah.
So guys, by all means, you can try this too. But this study was specifically for women. These women were eating 100 grams of chocolate within 1 hour of waking up each morning. It doesn't get into the specifics of if it's dark or a lighter chocolate or a sweeter.
It's got to be dark chocolate.
What it said, they then compared weight gain and other measures of health, and it's unbelievable what it did because it regulated the blood sugar. You're eating chocolate, and it regulates the blood sugar. Mm-hmm. You burn more fat. At least the women in this study burn more fat, and the blood sugar levels throughout the day were more regulated.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be Sully without bringing up the fact that I wonder if the incredible chocolate donuts that they have at Aroma Joe's, if that counts. Or we get the chocolate muffins at Dustin's Bakery down the road. Or doesn't Harvey's make this whoopie pie that's just incredible? Or did I get those reversed? Is Dustin's the whoopie pie? I think.
Yeah, Dustin's is whoopie pies. Yeah.
Lord Almighty!
I think this is more just like straight ahead chocolate and not chocolate flavored things. You may be in a problem if you're getting chocolate bakery goods. Yeah. But yeah, there was no weight gain in most cases. They lost weight and it reduced. Which is some weird energy output intake thing.
Yeah.
And I guess sleep got better too. So
sleep got better too?
It's a wonder drug that works wonders.
I'm telling you, it is. It's all about moderation.
Yeah.
Now, let's check in with the Center now for Wellbeing on the Shark. Hey, the guy on Hampton Beach right in front of the Rexall. Cranking the harmonica.
Yeah.
7:55.
Busking. I was trying to think of the word busking. That's what they do. Buskers busk.
They do indeed. Yeah. They do indeed. I wonder if he ever does a version of Karma Chameleon. I don't know. I'll have to ask him next time I'm on the boulevard. Anyway, listen, you're getting down to the wire. Your last chance to enter the Shark free gas contest.
$500 worth of Irving gift cards, gas cards. Let's go. Yeah, it's very simple. Right there on your Shark app. Open it up, get it in there, and time is running out.
Yep.
Time the clock is ticking. What are you waiting for? Get in there.
It is. So we're going to announce the winner on Monday. So gas is up to, is it over? It's over $3.
Yes, I checked today. As a matter of fact, $3.05 was the cheapest I could find.
Has it ever been this high in your life that you can remember?
Yeah.
I can't remember it being this high.
After Hurricane Katrina, it went, that was what I remember. Just as far as like looking at the gas pump and going, that is triple what I ever thought it would ever be. I just remember there was the whole situation with that. It goes up and down, but I remember that time it was just like unbelievable. I remember it being higher than 305 way back, in 06.
I wonder when it's going to come back down again. I hate the fact that they kind of toy with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For like politics and all that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's I don't know. There's something about an OPEC. Apparently, I have no idea.
There is some, yeah.
Yeah, something. Usually whenever people talk about that, I go, "Oh, this will be interesting. I really want to focus in and see what this is all about, so I can better understand the price point." And then I fall asleep.
So yeah, $500 worth of Irving gas cards.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty cool. Sign up right there on the Shark app. Right now, morning show with Sarah and A-Train. A-Train tracking celebrities, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, a little Boston and Cambridge action today for your train tracks celebrities as Cambridge's own Conan O'Brien made his late night curtain call just last night, the last show of Conan O'Brien's run on TNT. Would you believe that he has been on TBS there since 2010? That's 11 years.
Yeah.
I would have guessed 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, but 11 years. And
he's my favorite late night host. I mean, no offense to, I love Jimmy Kimmel. I love Jimmy Fallon. But, Conan is hilarious. Don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. He's just mild-mannered. And
He's so sarcastic, and that hair cracks me up.
I know it's difficult to look at him with that hair and not crack up every time. But yeah, it's just it's sweet. He's doing looks like moving on to do a weekly thing. Eventually, you will see him on HBO Max, I believe.
He's not going away permanently, which is a good thing.
Nope. Another Boston update. Boston reality star, Wahlburger star, Sarah. One of your favorite shows, Henry Nacho Lawn. They just did like the autopsy, and the thing came out where he's OD'd on cocaine. So that's a sad news coming out there. Brittany has apologized to fans for saying that she's fine.
Yeah. Other sad news.
Yeah, I know. Brittany's latest thing was she was pretending to be okay as far as, her social media thing. She just said, I'm doing fine. Everything's great. And she, of course, is lying about that. She says she's lying about that. Wanted to apologize for lying to her fans.
Yeah. But I understand that because sometimes if you just pretend, it really does help you get through a bad situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Denial is a good way for the brain to cope with things sometimes.
Exactly. Coming up, we've got Who Are You Next on the Shark.
Now it's time for the game that's sweeping the nation. Who are you? Try to guess the famous celebrities in just 3 clues or less. Everybody put your hands together for your 2 hosts and your 2 players, Sarah and A-Train.
I hope people don't clap for us every time. Just
what?
randomly.
Why would you say that?
I mean, if they're driving their car, they feel like they're compelled to, I don't want that to happen.
Oh, yeah. If you're driving, don't. But, if you're not driving.
Oh, by all means.
Feel free, ladies and gentlemen.
This week's theme, I got the one name fame. People so famous, they just have one name, and you know them by that one name. This guy, 1979, he was the rock opera film The Who's Quadrophenia. He portrayed Ace Face and the Bellboy.
Nope. Don't know him.
Aha.
Okay. He's got to be a rock star.
Yeah, he's a rock star, all right. His real initials, GMTS. He's got 4 names. GMTS is his real initials.
I have no idea. Donovan?
No. He's a Libra, born October 2nd,
that helps
1951.
Me not.
He is going to turn 70 years of age this year.
Help me not, it does.
I think the fact that my clues are so
obscure,
yes, is a clue in itself.
That I'm going to know him so quickly.
Oh, boy, will you ever know him. It's amazing.
It's not Sting.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got to see him as Ace Face. He does a really good. It's real funny to watch him dance as Ace Face in the Quadrophenia rock opera from The Who. Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect.
Woo!
I was funny, Sarah. I'm looking at his signature. His signature
is perfect.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Like that autograph is a piece of art.
It is.
It's unbelievable. Do you have his autograph?
Yes.
It's wonderful.
It's framed in my office.
Oh, wow. I got to check that out. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that story? I went back because I forgot to have him sign Nothing Like the Sun, my CD case.
Oh, yeah, I got to
remember?
see that. Yeah,
and I tried to get back into, say hello to him, and the security was ushering me out. And he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
And he called me back.
Wow.
The heavens opened up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. Well, you held out Sting until Friday. Mm-hmm. All right. Because you were so nice to me, Train, I'm going to be so nice to you.
Okay.
It's this guy's birthday today. He is no longer with us, however. He was born in 1956. He passed away in 2018. And I will tell you, your only clue that you're going to need, I think he is your favorite famous chef.
Oh, Anthony Bourdain.
Yes. Anthony Bourdain. Happy birthday. Maybe you can, I don't know, do one of his recipes today in honor, in the memory of Anthony Bourdain or something.
I'll crack Kitchen Confidential. Give it a read of a chapter.
There you go. Coming up next, we've got Tom Karen, our Boston Sports Insider. He's coming up next on The Shark.
A-Train, time for our Boston Sports Insider, TC. Yes, Tom Karen. Now, TC, growing up in Maine, did you have a bunch of Canadian fans up there?
Oh, yeah, tons of them. Because when I was a kid, we always had, in Lewiston, we always had the French-speaking channel on cable because so many people were Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes,
and whatever that RDS, I believe it was called, or something like that. And so we always had the Montreal games on French Canadian cable. And, we didn't always have the games on Channel 38 up there, the Bruins games. So there were nights where you'd end up watching a Canadians game in French, even though I didn't really understand any word they were saying. I certainly wasn't one of them. I was a Bruins fan. But, yeah, there were a ton of Canadian fans up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I used to watch a French channel, too, but it wasn't because of hockey.
Wait a minute. What?
After your folks went to bed, you might leave it on a little while.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
There's some spicy content on there from time to time.
This is much more interesting than hockey. So
Let's
wait a minute.
just say the FCC doesn't exist in Canada, so they could show some things on a Saturday night that maybe you wouldn't see down here as a young man.
What? I had no idea. What do you mean the French channel? Did they scramble it?
No.
There was all kinds of
like that.
skin.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A little more skin. I would,
Yeah.
And by today's standards, it'd be nothing.
Oh, yeah,
nothing
exactly.
you can't see on your phone in 30 seconds. But back then, when we were young, and I believe it was called Ciné Soir. It was like nighttime movie, but everything just sounded exotic because it was French.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ciné Noir.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you did not have Cinemax, then that the French channel was the place to go.
You know what's funny, TC?
I'm older than you guys. I don't even know if Cinemax existed.
Wow.
I got to tell you, Trey looks like he is confessing something for the first time in his life. His parents listen to the show, and he's turning 1,000 shades of red. He's like, oh, yeah, I used to watch that when I was a kid.
You are bringing back some memories I haven't thought of in a long time. That's for sure.
Also, for some real hard-hitting baseball analysis, TC, the Chris Sale return, like an over-under. Give me a date.
A date. Let's go with July 25th.
Okay.
July 25th.
I have
That's a
no
month.
idea why I picked that. You asked for a date. I think again, this is assuming everything goes well, that there's no setback. Okay, if there's no setback, Chaim Bloom told me this week that he's going to Saturday tomorrow. He's going to face live pitching for the first time.
Oh, wow.
And so he said he'll do that a couple of times before some minor league rehab. But couldn't tell how many times, so he cut it out. He wouldn't tell me. But let's say he faces hitters 3 times, and that would be, let's say 4 times even. That'd be a week or so. So maybe if you start counting backwards, if today's Friday, maybe a week from Tuesday, he's throwing a minor league game somewhere. It'd probably just be a couple innings, no big deal. And then you can map it out every 5th day, probably 5 times, 25 days. So you're talking about 35 days from now. It takes you to the end of July. I think it'd be great for all of us. Chaim Bloom said it doesn't matter to him. I think it'd be great for all of us to see Chris Sale on a mound before the trade deadline. Trade deadline is July 30th.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
It would at least give you an idea that they get something out of him. Maybe that changes what we go get at the trade deadline.
Very nice.
Okay.
And from what I've heard, Sarah, his stuff on the mound in these practice sessions is far filthier than anything I ever saw on the French channel on a Saturday night.
Oui.
Oh, God. Oh, my Lord. All right, TC, this is the spiciest report we've ever had from you.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this on a Friday morning, but merci beaucoup.
All right, Tom. Thank you so much. You have a great week. We'll talk to you next Friday.
Okay, stop blushing. Get back to work.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
See you later, TC. Bye-bye. I got to say, that's the best. That's the best Tom Karen report we've ever had.
Yeah, over in Nashville, you guys didn't have the French channel. Interesting.
No, we had French Canadians, though. I lived in the French Canadian section of Nashua.
Yeah. French channel offered a very, unique programming experience.
No, we did. I think we had the French channel, but I don't remember any sauciness.
Okay.
I got to call up my friend Lucy Tardif. Her father, Victor, probably watched it.
He probably watched those movies. Again, the TC said it right. I mean, it's not even close to anything lurid like it is now, but still, it was spicy.
All right, we got the workday kickoff coming up next on The Shark.
The Shark is your